Welcome back to Mansions of Madness. This is the beginning of turn 8. We're playing the Blood Ties scenario, which is the third one from the base game. And without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to start off right in the investigator's turn with Sister Mary, once again trying to throw the holy water on the Migo, one space away. So let's see if she can do that. It is a luck plus 1 roll. Her luck is 4, so she needs a 5 or less. And this time she gets a 7, which is not enough, but she does have 2 movement, and I think she is going to move 1 and 2 over. No, she's going to move into this space, straight across 1. Okay, that's Sister Mary's turn. All right, Joe Diamond, who is stunned, is going to take a shot at the zombie. He's going to try and take him out. So we're going to find a card for ranged weapon. And that could take a while. Again, here we go. So we're looking at ranged weapon. It says, you catch the monster in your sights. Test marksmanship. Okay. His marksmanship is 6. And he gets plus 2 for his 45s because he's within 1 range. So that's an 8, but he has a stun token on him. So that's minus 2 back down to 6. So Joe needs a 6 or less to hit the zombie. And is not having any luck either. Rolls a 9, which is not enough. And let's have a look at the failure on this one. It says your shot grazes its shoulder, alerting it of your presence. Deal 1 damage, and the keeper may then move any monster up to 2 spaces. Okay, well, it takes 1 damage, which almost is enough to kill it. It is now at 6 damage. It has a total of 7. And now the keeper gets to move any monster up to 2 spaces. Oh, this is not what I would have liked. So the Migo flies over top and lands 2 spaces away, right in Sister Mary's spot. Now Sister Mary has to make a horror check, and Migos are a little more horrifying than zombies. It's a horror check at minus 2. Her willpower is 7, so she's going to need a 5 or less to avoid horror. And she rolls a 1, so it didn't scare her much. And there we have it. Now we are finished with the investigator. Well, Joe Diamond can move, but I think he's just going to stay there with the zombie. And then I guess that brings us now to the keeper's turn. And at the beginning of the keeper's turn, of course, if the 2 had been in the same spot, they could freely exchange items. But because they are not, we will now go over to the keeper area and see what the keeper is going to do. Okay, so over here at the keeper area, of course, after the investigators can freely exchange items, the keeper collects a threat token per investigator, which will be 2. Now has a total of 3. And of course, the first thing that the keeper will do is he will actually, you don't need to move monsters, so I'm going to actually put a zombie. I'm going to use Raised Dead, and I'm going to put a corpse marker in the crypt, which is right here, and we'll put that in the crypt. And then I will actually spend 2 threat tokens to then use Raised Dead, which means remove a corpse token and replace it with a zombie. So here we go. 1 more zombie now is going to be appearing in the crypt, and that will spend the keeper's 3 threat. Okay, well, let's go back to the board because now it's into the monster movement phase, and then we're going to have monster attack phase. Oh, and Joe Diamond should have lost his stun token during the exchange step, so I'll have that removed when we go back to the board. So let's go back and see what the monsters are going to do. Okay, so here we are. Joe, no longer stunned. However, he is facing off with an almost dead zombie, an almost undead dead zombie. And the zombie, of course, will attack him. So let's see what happens. Monster attack. It says your enemy moves with alarming speed, anticipating your every move. Test dexterity. Okay, and Joe Diamond's dexterity is a 5. Oh boy. It is a 5. I think he is going to spend his last skill token to add 3 to that. And let's hope for a good roll. He needs now an 8 or less. And he gets a 6. So it's a good thing he spent the skill token. He passes. Maybe this will injure the zombie. I don't know. The pass says, you prove too impregnable to be struck. Oh, unpredictable. Wow, okay. Can't read that properly. No effect. So the zombie tried to pull his moves, but I guess he's too wounded. Nothing happens to Joe Diamond. However, now we have the Migo confronting Sister Mary. And for that, we must look at the Beast deck. And we need to keep going until we find... don't like the sound of this. Again, we're using Beast deck for the Migo because it's a Beast monster. And at the very bottom it says Monster Attack. Monster makes its special attack. And the special attack is, of course, on the bottom of the creature's little placard here. So let's have a look. And it says, the Migo uses a strange device to electrocute you. Test dexterity. Oh, great. Trying to electrocute Sister Mary. So she has to test her dexterity, which is 6. Well, come on, Sister Mary. And she rolls a 1. So his little cattle prod electrocution device does not work. So what is the pass? It says the shock doesn't slow you down. No effect. Okay. So that's, I guess, pretty good. Nothing has happened to either Sister Mary or Joe Diamond. However, time is ticking along. So let's, that's now the end of the monster attack phase. So we're going to be getting right into the end of the keeper phase. So just readjust the camera here and we'll do that. Okay, so the end of the keeper phase is a timer token. Is going to be placed on the card. It's 4 now. This has a timer of 5. So the end of next turn, we're going to be revealing this card and we're going to see what happens. And I didn't move any monsters this turn, so all the zombies down here in the caves did not go anywhere. All right, that is the end of turn 8. Now join me next time for turn 9.